I'm still at 94% items. I don't know where anything else is. Oh well. Like, I've cleared out everything that I know about. I went to every room. I didn't hear any upgrades. I have no idea what else I'm supposed to do here.
So there you go. Too slow because I do nothing. Yeah. Sweet.
In case you're wondering why we're not allowed to use that one portal, it's behind this. It would totally kill us if we went through that portal. All Sky Temple keys have been returned. You can now enter the Sky Temple. And yes, our elevator is literally just a pillar of light. It's not an elevator. We just step into the light and it goes. Something you might notice about this temple is that it's literally turned upside down. It's the fortress, it's the final temple, but just turned on its head. For some reason you need anything, they have these here. I'm only down by one dark energy in the dark ammo, and that's not going to do anything because I only need 240 to fire the sonic boom 6 times. System, wall jump surface, area designed to work with screw attack. Perform screw attacks while facing and touching this wall to do a wall jump. Honestly, I prefer this setup to what we got in Metroid Prime 1. Because there's no enemies in here. It's literally just straight to the boss. Object analysis complete. This is the core of the final dark energy collector. The last collection of planetary energy lies within the core. When you place it within the energy transfer module for return to Aether, this world will become heavily unstable. Note how there's 4 targets? That's the use of the sonic boom. Emperor Ing Body, ruler of the Ing Horde. Target is drawing energy from the unstable energy controller. Eliminating target's connection to the energy may be an effective strategy. There are 5 scans for the Emperor Ing. Bioscans indicate that this is the eldest, strongest Ing in the Horde, the Alpha and the Omega. It has absorbed enormous amounts of Phazon energy into its body, mutating itself in the process. Apparently, this power is not enough for the creature, as it is now siphoning energy from the final energy controller. Emperor Ing Head, ruler of the Ing Horde. Target will form numerous tentacles to defend itself. Eliminate them to weaken its defenses. Like its brethren, the Emperor Ing is a metamorph. It has molded itself around the precious energy controller, and will defend it to the death, using its own body as a shield and a weapon. Destroy the tentacles it generates to weaken the creature and its defenses. Get it? I'll just stand over here. Emperor Ing Eye, unstable Ing biomass. Central Eye is protected by a potent barrier shield. Shield does not provide complete coverage, however. The Emperor Ing has exposed its main eye, from which it can fire powerful energy beams. It is protected by a barrier shield, although not completely. The eye can be locked onto, but only direct shots will get past the shield. And it's back out. When it draws its tentacles up like that, that's when you're supposed to do the sonic move. I was about to shoot. There we go. There we go. Obviously, it's a multi-stage boss. Morphology: Emperor Ing Chrysalis, regenerating Ing ruler. Target's regen shell is magnetically charged. 11 weak points have been detected. Target them with concussive blast to shatter the regen shell. The heavily damaged Emperor Ing has entered a regenerative state inside a durable healing shell. Tactical scans have detected 11 weak points on the magnetically charged shell. Spider ball travel is possible on the shell's surface. Damage the weak spots with explosives to crack the shell and expose the enemy within. This is what you want to do. This is the one time where it is absolutely fantastic. To be using power bombs in battle. Sometimes he will raise the level of poison. Makes it really hard to do anything, but yeah, if you've grabbed a bunch of power bombs, this is not that hard. If you haven't, then it takes a while. That looks familiar. Mutated Emperor Ing, altered ruler of the Ing Horde. Further phase-on mutation of the Emperor Ing has occurred. The creature seems to only take damage when its heart is light or dark. Find a way to change the heart to one of these colors. Further exposure to phase-on has mutated the Emperor Ing. The creature's energized heart is unstable. Beams of opposite polarity can damage the heart. Overloading the heart with energy may cause it to exceed critical mass. Oh, this is what the sonic boom's for! Can't do the sonic boom right now, though. Oh, it's like... I have plenty of ammo. Just mash. And now I'm out of ammo. I think you can see how I said I ran out of ammo in veteran mode. I mean, this is normal mode, and I'm still struggling with ammo. I think I got it to exactly half health now. To choose. Oh. There we go! Oh. That was a tough fight. But we're not done yet. This world is now heavily unstable as it has no planetary energy. Planetary condition critical, escape at once. We have an 8-minute timer. There's a reason why it's 8 minutes, even though we're really close to a portal. The save station turned off, by the way. Our exit is blocked. This is Dark Samus. Dark Samus 3! Dark Samus, supercharged with Phazon energy. Target's Phazon energy, weaponry, and defense systems are at full power. Phazon exposure has rendered Dark Samus invisible to your Dark Visor. Scans indicate that Dark Samus has absorbed tremendous levels of Phazon into her body. Too much, perhaps. She can vent Phazon energy in the form of destructive blasts and protective shields. Doing so will help her maintain stability. Exposure to Phazon has rendered her invisible to the Dark Visor. These new abilities, combined with her already formidable arsenal, place Dark Samus at the highest threat level. Oh, that's what she's doing. How in the world are you supposed to do this? Oh, it's Dark Samus 4. Unstable Phazon energy form. Target to generate shield immune to all forms of attack except Phazon energy. Draw an expelled Phazon for use as a weapon. Dark Samus has temporarily become a being of pure yet unstable Phazon energy. She can generate a shield that is invulnerable to all attacks save one, blast of Phazon energy itself. Use your charge beam to collect Phazon energy that she expels, then fire it back at her. Direct hits will overload and disrupt her essence. Okay. There we go. Getting dangerously on time! Come on! I got plenty of energy. Just need time. There we go. Boss fight on a timer is not exactly what I wanted. But that's how this game ends. Time to go! The Ing want to leave too. Scan it, go! And Aether is restored. We have more Luminoth because they're allowed to wake up now. Remember, they were in stasis, they're not dead. Not all of them, anyway. Finally, the ship is repaired and we can leave. And that's it for Metroid Prime 2. Because I was on normal difficulty, things didn't really do too much damage to me, so you might have noticed I never really was running low on energy. It's just ammo that I ran out of. Yeah, I'm glad that even bosses will drop ammo. That's very helpful. But, it's very easy to run almost entirely out of ammo. That's my favorite of the trilogy. It's very creative with how it, with the abilities that you get, and traveling around to the different areas is quite well done as well. The fact that I wasn't playing on Veteran is probably the reason why my game overs is still at 0. Because this game is really hard when you put it on Veteran. It is the hardest of the trilogy. In all modes. But, of course, you need to actually have it on a level playing field in order to say it's the hardest, because this was on normal. It was the easiest. We'll be playing Prime 3 on Veteran as well. Because it's the easiest of the trilogy on a level playing field. It's also going to be loads of fun with that weak connection that I have, because since it was originally on the Wii, like, this was originally on the GameCube, okay? And so was the first one. But Prime 3 is originally on the Wii, and so there's loads of motion controls, because why not, apparently. It's not just scan to open door. You'll see. There's a lot of motion controls in it. I don't know how many items there are in total, but I know I was at 94% with 108 items, so... Oh well. As much as I want that 100%, it's not gonna happen on this one. I will get it on Prime 3, I can tell you that, but that's because Prime 3, unlike Prime 1 and 2, actually tells you where everything is prior to you finishing the game. I mean, it's right at the end. You have to have, basically, you have to have all of the main upgrades in order to do it, but it is there. Mission final, percentage complete, 94%. Total time, 13:07 when you cut out everything that that I didn't, like cutscenes. Seriously, that was 6 hours of cutscenes? That doesn't sound right. Whatever. And I will save. Is that it? Yep, it sends me back to the front. I wonder what the special ending was. It's probably just Samus taking her suit off. Alright. So, that's it for Prime 2. As I've said before, Prime 3 has Prime 3 and Prime 4 have a relevant game that I want to play before it. That's Prime Hunters. It's on the DS, so that will be Luke playing that. I've never played it before. Unlike the Prime trilogy, I've never played it before. I only got it recently, like a year ago. But I just haven't played it. All I did was boot it up to make sure it actually played. But that is going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.